Welcome back to my channel. I have another tutorial today, and this one is for pattern 25381. And these are some of the bracelets I've made of this pattern in the past. So I actually designed this pattern myself and posted it on Braceletbook. Let's just get started with making it. This pattern has 5 colors, 10 strings. So I already have my colors picked out. I'm just going to do the same colors as I have on the pattern itself. So if you want to do the same, I have DMC 820, 3845, 7361, 3341, and 951. So let's just start cutting the strings and then we can get started with the knots. So for string length, you're going to take one end in one fingertip and then pull it across your body to the other. This is a wingspan length. And then cut it there. And then you don't really have to measure for the rest of them. You can just line it up with the one that you just did. So just line up the edges and pull them out all to the same length. Now that I have all my strings cut, I'm going to line up the 2 ends and then pull out to here. Then I'm going to make a knot. So I'm just going to pull it up and through my fingers. And I like to leave room for my ties, which you can do braided or twisted or fishtail, and I have a video on that if you'd like to watch that too. Then I usually leave about 4 fingers worth of room for the ties. Then we're going to tape it down and get started with the knots. Alright, I have my bracelet all taped down, and I used the same colors as I did for the pattern, so it's already lined up how I should line them up. Otherwise, you can add a variation with your own colors or just match them with whatever ones you have. So I'm going to start with my darkest and middle shade of blue. These will all be on the left side. And they're going to alternate here from darker, lighter, darker, lighter. Then I'm going to have my darker of this like peach color on the far right side. Then we're going to have these alternate with the peach, light blue, and then same thing right there. So I can move all of these over here, and we're going to start on the far right edge, and we're going to do 1 forward knot. So a refresher on that is it's going to be the 4 this way and then pulled up and through, and you do every knot twice. We'll do it one more time, and there's that. Next we're going to take the next blue and peach in line, and this is going to be 3 forward knots. So we're going to do the blue over the light pink. Then you leave this light pink as your base string. This is your leading string. And then you take the next one in line and do another forward knot. Then one more onto the last peach. Then I'll take my light blue, light pink again, and we'll do 5 forward knots. Alright, now we're going to take a dark blue and other blue, and we'll do 5 forward knots again. Now that we have those 5 forward knots done, we're going to do a forward backward onto this light blue. So forward backward, the first half is just a normal forward knot, and then the second half of the knot is a backward knot. So pull through just the opposite way. So you should still have 2 light blues on this side and the blue on that side. We're going to do the same thing over here with 5 forward knots. And we're going to do the same kind of thing as last time, a forward backward knot with the dark blue over the peach. Just like that. Next we're going to do 3 forward knots with this blue. Now we have another forward backward onto this peach. Then we just have like a little triangle right here, so we're going to do one forward knot, blue over light pink I mean. Then a forward backward with blue over light pink. And then one backward knot with this blue over the other light pink. And this is the point of the zigzag where all the colors start coming back to the left. So we're going to move these two strings over and pick out the blue and the light pink, and we're going to do one backward knot. And then one backward forward onto the light pink here. Then we'll move all these out of the way, take the peach and dark blue from the center, do one backward knot. And then one backward forward with the dark blue over the light pink. Now to the other dark blue and peach pair. This is the same thing, so one backward knot. Then one backward forward over the peach. Then we'll go to the very right edge with the two blues, and we'll do a backward knot, backward forward, and then a forward knot. Then we'll move these light blues over and do 3 forward knots with this dark blue over the peach. And then over the 2 light blues. Then we'll find the other dark blue in the center here, and we will do 5 forward knots. Then we'll go over here to the blue, over the pink, and we'll do 5 forward knots. Then a forward backward onto the dark blue. Then same with this one, 5 forward knots, and then a forward backward. Then 3 forward knots with the light pink, and then a forward backward. Then with this light pink, we'll do a forward, forward backward, and then backward. This one we will do a backward, then backward forward. Here we will do a backward, then a backward forward. And we're just going to keep doing this backward, backward, forward down the line. So I just did the backward, forward, then I'm going to do a forward knot here. And you can obviously see the zigzag coming in here. So we're going to continue on, and we're going to get the blue from here and do 3 forward knots. Then we'll go to the other blue, do 5 forward knots. With this one, we'll do 5 forward knots and then a forward backward. This one, we'll do the same thing with 5 forward knots, then a forward backward. This will be 3 forward knots, then a forward backward. And then right here, I have a forward knot, a forward backward, and then a backward knot. Then we'll go to the other pink, backward, then backward forward. Then we're going to be doing the same thing with the backward knot and then a backward forward knot all the way down the bracelet from left to right. And then with this last one, it'll be the same thing with a backward knot, then a backward forward, and then we'll end it with a forward knot. Now we'll go back to the light pink, do 3 forward knots. Other light pink, we'll do 5 forward knots. With this one, we'll do 5 forward knots, then a forward backward. Then we'll do the same with the other pink. Over here, we're going to do 3 forward knots, then a forward backward. This is a forward, forward, backward, and we'll do a backward knot. Then we'll do the whole backward and then forward backward knot all the way across this. And we'll do our forward here. And 3 forwards with the pink. And we'll do 5 with the other pink. Then I'll do our 5 forwards, 1 forward backward with the light blue. Then same thing with the other light blue. Now we have the dark blues. So with these, we'll do 3 forward knots, a forward backward. Then we'll do our row of backward, then 4 backward knots. And once we finish this row, this will be the end of the section of pattern. So after this, you just go back up to the top of the pattern and you just repeat this section over and over again until your bracelet is the length that you want it to be. So if you want to just go back to the beginning of this video and rewatch from the start, you can just pick up right where we are at this point. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I've been wanting to make this one for a while because I made this pattern. I wanted to make a tutorial for it, so I hope you enjoyed it. It wasn't too confusing, but this is definitely one of my favorite bracelet patterns. It's just like a classic zigzag. It looks great with like any of the other bracelets. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. If you want to post a picture of it, tag me on Instagram and follow me there at Island Bracelets Co. Subscribe to this channel, and I'll have more tutorials soon. Enjoy.